From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
Here is Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Where's our applause? Woo! See, Chef Michael has to always have applause, whether he's on the drums, in behind a microphone, or in the kitchen cooking.
From Russia with love, I say to you.
There you go.
La-dee-da-da-dee. Hey, guess what? The Grossos are out there.
I know.
The billionaires.
They're out there listening on their patio.
They're listening on their patio.
Yes.
And I spoke to Carl this morning, and I said, Mr. Grosso, he's coming to them. We're going to pick him up tonight to go see Kelly Clinton.
I know. They're going to see Kelly Clinton with us. I invited Pirko and Jolie, too, to see if they want to go.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll go see
and
that
Diana
kid.
and Dr. Perry are going.
Well, Dr. Perry will go to an opening of an envelope. I mean, they'll go to anything. But we're going to go see them.
They're great supporters of the arts, yes.
But the Grossos,
yes,
Lisa's wanted to thank me for the table she had at Sienna's. So the Grossos says, we're coming every Wednesday. Well, thank God, because what the Grossos spend pays the band. You know what I mean? But Carl, I said, Carl, how you been feeling tonight? He says to me, good. He says, my room is almost done.
The closet.
Yeah, closet.
It's already done?
Yeah, well, no, it's almost done. They're getting done. They're working on it to be done next Christmas. And they're working on it because Lisa has, like, shoes.
She has shoes. Well, that's a good thing. Women need a lot of shoes.
And her husband had to actually, in her closet, believe it or not, is 275 square feet. People's apartments are not that big in Las Vegas.
You mean that's extra?
Just for her shoes.
Extra that they're adding
just for Lisa's shoes. But little does she know, the husband put an extra vault. A walk-in vault.
For jewelry? Diamonds?
No, for his
gold?
billions. For Carl's billions. And here's a song. We love the Grossos.
Oh, yeah.
We love them, you son of a...
Well, you know what, Michael? We've got a lot of great guests today.
Yes, we do.
We've got Penny Wilson. Hi, Penny.
Hello.
Every
Nice
time
to see you again.
it rains. Mozzarella from heaven. Go ahead, baby.
We've got Sofia Konstantinovna.
Yes, hello. Thank you for having
From
me.
Russia. She's so pretty.
Oh.
Okay, Michael. We've got Mike and Diane.
Who?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's go racing.
Good.
Fire him
Go
up,
racing.
Chef Michael.
What's the name of your show?
On Pit Road Racing.
On Pit Road Racing.
Yeah.
And you know what? Also, Diane has been doing all of our social media. We're so happy to have her. Oh, now she's got two microphones in her face. Now, don't overdo it there. Michael, give her the phone. Oh.
Well, her husband's
Say hi,
right next
Diana.
to her.
Diana.
Hi, how are you today? I'm excited to be
Stop
here.
banging
Don't
on
be
the
hitting
table.
that table.
I'm excited to be here.
Well, that's good. We're happy to have you. And, you know, Diane, we were talking about some of the racers. You have some gorgeous young racers that are girls.
Oh,
that
yes.
yes, those three. What are those three that you're talking about?
Cassie Gannis. We do Kaylee Barker and Erica Ender Stevens.
Right, and they're regulars on your show.
The Sprint Cup girls?
Yes.
And they race topless, which is wonderful.
Oh, stop it,
The
Michael, with the
Sprint Cup
topless.
girls don't race. They're just they stand at victory lane, and
They're the ones that stand when you have the trophy in your hand,
Yes.
and the racers go up and win the trophies.
Yes.
Yes, and they're adorable, Michael.
and they're on every Saturday.
Yes.
But do they race topless? That's all I'm
No,
interested.
stop it. We are going to have them on the show because they're going to bring them.
Well, Penny Wilson
Yes.
says she drives topless, which I think is great, Penny.
Yeah, with the top
teasing.
down. That
With
means the top down.
That's
She has a
Evan Davis in
convertible
his
car.
Bentley, or whatever the hell it is.
Holy.
That he drives.
Well, you know what? If you guys are just tuning in now, this is the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Yes.
And we are here on KLAV Monday through Friday. This is a Friday.
This is great because it's my dance day, and I'm going to. What's the name of that guy you go?
Are you going to go take a class with Angela Moyo?
Yeah, Angelo Moyo. We're going to
dance?
do the dance of the seven virgins, and I'm going to be dancing the Adele around the table.
Are you going to be topless?
No, bottomless. And Carl Grosso's going with me, but he's got his money belt on, and he refuses to take it off.
Well, actually, this is my workout day today. And
How
I'm going to be over
exciting.
at the Las Vegas Athletic Club. I'm going to go to the one over at Sahara because I went there the other day with Susan. Susan was doing a spinning class, Susan McKinney.
I love Susan
And
kidding.
so I went to the spinning class, and I survived it. So I thought, well, I'm going to go to the athletic club, Las Vegas Athletic Club over on Sahara. It's right at Decatur, and it's a little smaller than the one over at the 215 and the freeway there. So I thought I'm going to go there and work out. It's part of my Staying Fit and Fabulous Forever program, which we are getting all of our specialists lined up for that show, and I'm really excited about it. And if you are interested in being part of the Staying Fit and Fabulous Forever program, please contact me at 702-348-5707. That's 702-348-5707, and get on our email list because we want to get you involved in Staying Fit and Fabulous Forever. And what this is, Michael, just so you know, it's all about, it's not only just exercise, it's fashion, it's beauty, it's all the things that we do at any age to keep us feeling great and healthy and happy. Because, Penny, as you know, it's all about the spiritual mind too. You know, it's about having a connection with our inner voice and whatever we believe in as far as God, and feeling good about ourselves, who we are, getting motivated, you know, to be great.
It's great, Penny.
Once in a while, yes.
Yeah.
Talking about being motivated, we were at Sienna's.
Yes.
We were performing at Sienna's Trattoria restaurant.
Trattoria.
We went there last night. We went there last night to eat. And
Yes.
Giancarlo, love this guy. He's a nice kid. He says, I got an idea. I said, what's the idea?
The idea.
Idea. I say idea. Other people say idea. He says, how about like 11 o'clock at night, Wednesday, I come out with pasta for everybody.
Yeah.
And
The
it's
late
on the
night-
house.
The
And
late
I
night
said-
crew.
I said, but there's a secret. I said, we can't tell nobody because all those Italians want that free meal. But Lisa Grasso, it was amazing. Lisa Grasso came here and people were asking me, and Sandy, this is between us. Don't tell nobody.
Oh, okay.
Well, she didn't want me to tell this to anybody.
Okay.
But Lisa Grasso is the granddaughter of Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh.
And people say
She looks so much like her.
She does.
But Lisa said, "Do me a favor, don't tell nobody that because I don't want because people ask for autographs and I'm sorry about
Listen,
your
she
grandmother."
was on the radio the other night.
She
They were
was.
online with Ricky Cash
Right.
and Aaron Phillips. They
And-
were there interviewing people.
And Carl Grasso, people believe he's Brad Pitt. Now I don't know why that Carl feels that way, but he does. And Dr. Perry was a ballerina.
A ballerina.
Yeah, he was a ballerina.
Yeah. Okay, Michael. Anyway, so
I'll go home. I don't need this bullshit.
Well, tell
I'll
us.
go right home.
You know,
right now.
people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. It's Friday morning.
Birdie.
It's Friday morning.
Yeah.
You've got to send us all home for the weekend with a wonderful recipe from Chef Michael. What is it
Okay.
going to be today?
Go down aisle 6 to Frozen Isle at Smith's. Pick
Frozen
up
aisle.
Swanson's lasagna. Throw it in the oven. Anyway, I don't. It's funny. I got so many recipes. I try so hard, Sandy, to give the most simplest recipes to people.
Sure.
That they have in there. Now we have a guest here, the little girl. She's about-
Sophia.
She's about 13 years old. How
Sophia.
pretty!
And she's very tall.
She's tall, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 6'3".
Without heels.
I'm
yes.
6'3" if I stand on the table. So, you find that funny?
With the pedestal.
With a pedestal. If you're in an Italian restaurant, Sophia, and you had, because you're from Russia, Russia with love.
From Russia.
Matt Monroe sang that song.
Who?
Matt Monroe. This kid won't know.
What about Julius La Rosa?
What's that? He got.
Julius
You know who
La
fired him on
Rosa.
the air? Was
Who?
Arthur Godfrey.
Oh no! Why?
They fired him. Well, because I don't know what happened.
Would he
but-
sing a sour note?
No, he didn't like him, and Arthur Godfrey fired him
That's too
on the
bad.
air, and that was the end of Arthur
Well,
Godfrey.
he's saying the days of wine and roses.
Days of wine and roses seem to run
Laugh
away.
and run away.
Like a child. Hey, pal, when I'm singing, don't move.
Okay, so,
So
anyway,
you're in
get
a
back to
restaurant.
Sophia.
Sophia, what would
Yes.
you order in an Italian restaurant?
I would order the soup. The
The soup.
minestrone.
The minestrone soup.
minestrone
Oh,
soup.
that's you like the minestrone.
No,
Minestrone
the Russians
soup.
like soup.
Really? Well,
Ah.
minestrone soup is very easy. What
Oh,
you do
good.
is
How do you do it?
It's your onion.
Onion?
Hold on, somebody's calling me.
Would you
Just a
turn
second.
that darn
Wait a
thing
minute.
off, Michael? Don't you know how to turn
Well,
off
I don't
the
know.
phone?
Every second. Call me back. It's my parole. It's my parole officer. Anyway.
Okay,
here's
take
the
an
thing.
onion.
What you do is you saute your onion
What
in the oil.
kind of onion?
What's that?
A white one, a red one, a pink one, a
What?
purple one?
A halibut onion.
Halibut.
No, I'm going to tease you. Just any onion that you
Okay.
wish. And you dice it up very fine and you saute that. And believe it or not, I add with a little oil and a little butter. Believe it or not. And I caramelize that. And then you add your celery. believe it or not. And then you have a beef stock. Okay, your beef stock, and then your tomatoes, your fresh tomatoes, and then now I like Cantalina beans. This is the white one. I don't like the other kind, the kidney beans. I just, for some reason, never cared for those.
You know, I got a question for you
Yes.
about the Cantalina beans. I thought it was cannellini or it's not doesn't have a T in it, does it?
Well, when you're from
They're
Philadelphia,
they're
you
white,
say
right?
it the way the nuns, because I went to
I
Our Lady of
know, I know.
Aggravation school.
But if they go looking at Smith's Food King and they're looking for the Cantalini beans, it's not doesn't have a T in it, right?
Well, it's Cantalina.
Cannellini? Cannellini?
Yeah, cannellini. They're
Yeah,
the white
yeah.
beans that are, and Progresso.
Yeah,
Smiths
Progresso,
don't have,
yeah,
Smiths don't
cannellini.
have Progresso.
Oh.
They have the other kind, which is just as good, and it's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, because I said this before that people in New York, I mean, the unemployment is bad, really bad, Penny. So if you go, because Jolie just came back from New York
Yeah.
and told me that the mafia laid off 4 judges because it was really.
All right, now you've already used that joke twice this week. Okay, you have to
We
wait
have
for-
a different
you have to
audience. We
skip a
always
week.
bring
You have to skip a week.
Oh,
now,
I skip
Michael.
a week anyway.
You got to start coming up
Carl and
with
Lisa
some
are
new jokes.
laughing right now. They're having so much fun. He just texted me, said, "Mike, you're so funny." I'm 200 million 5. 200. He's counting his money. So anyway,
Well, I thought he was going to be getting some of those carrot bars, you know, K-A-R-A-T.
he is.
B-A-R-S, but from Robert Turner.
Right.
And then those just look like little credit cards with little pieces of gold in there. That's really cool.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
really nice, and you
Yeah.
can buy them for 600,000. Our lady next to me is
Cannellini
beans.
Okay.
She's writing this
And then
stuff down
what
like
do you
she's
do-
really going to
What
do it.
do you do with the
She kills me.
Cannellini beans? You throw them in there.
Well, that's towards the end of the soup.
Okay.
And usually with a beef stock, and then you add that with the tomatoes, and it comes out to a beautiful.
How long do you
beautiful
cook
soup. 7 years.
7 years.
No,
You know,
I'm
everything
kidding.
in this house is like 7
Well, the beef,
hours.
if you go from the beef stock, you can use the powder kind, or
Okay.
the bouillon.
Okay.
But I usually make beef soup. You know what I mean? And then I use that as a stock, but it's really a tomato. It's,
Okay.
it's the crushed tomato, not the puree. A lot of people use puree. That's good for pasta sauce, but not when you're making marinara sauces and stuff like that.
Do you put Parmesan though on it after
No,
it's done?
that's your call. A lot of people
'Cause
use that.
yeah.
Well, last night at Sienna's Del, I spent $60. This guy's killing me. And I used the Pecca Romano cheese. They got Locatelli cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you make an Alfredo or you make that, the cheese is the key. It's a little expensive, but if you guys are fettuccine Alfredo lovers, the key to that is you have to get a good Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, and Giancarlo has all those products
Giancarlo
right
has
there, direct
everything,
from
and
Italy.
he ships
so,
them in from
yeah.
Italy. And
Yeah.
in fact, we're going to Italy next week. Carl
Yeah,
Grasso
we're going
and
to be
I.
singing at Sienna's.
Sienna's, and Carl's
on
going to
Wednesday
become
night.
Carl's going to become a made man. So, and I'm very very excited about that because I don't know what I'm talking about today. I don't
know
really
you
give a
don't.
rat's ass.
Anyway, is that all that we need in that recipe for the soup?
Yeah, that's really a simple. The minestrone soup is very easy.
Minestrone.
Everybody has. You put carrots. You could put carrots in there, which is
Yeah.
nice.
I like
the
carrots.
Menegans like to do that. People from like Penny Wilson. She likes stuff like that.
Menegans, Italian.
Menegans. I mean, Americans. You know what I mean? I'm the last of the real Italians. I mean, from South Philadelphia. See, because Giancarlo's different than me. He was born in Italy. He has purple feet. It was funny. We were out.
He's Calabrese, right?
He's Calabrese, purple feet. He steps on the grape. The guy makes his own wine and stuff like that. That's what I mean by purple feet. This lady next to me said, "What the hell are you talking about, man?" So anyway, yeah, he's different. Philadelphia Italians, South Philadelphia Italians in New York are completely different. It's a whole different culture. Even the food is different. And Sandy just went with her hands. She said, "We need to take
You're
a
not
break."
supposed to tell them when I do that, Michael. It's
telling
supposed to be a
everybody.
hidden secret.
Especially Carl
if you're
Grasso.
just tuning in, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with the inimitable Chef Michael. And our wonderful guests, we've got Penny Wilson, Sofia Konstanovna. Dr. Lozada is supposed to be here. Maybe he's going to call in a few minutes. We've got Mike and Diane, and I know Nan and Leslie are going to come and visit with us after the show because we're going to get together and talk about doing a special food and water drive for Salvation Army. If you want to call in, call 702-731-1230. Be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Lady, get out of the bathroom and call me. You've been there for 3 months.
More recipes, more fun. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. You know, we've got Alan Michaels and Diane Fox here with us from On Pit Road Racing. You know, you guys are so great. You've got all these racers. You go out to all the races. You promote them. You went out to Gene Woods and you did a program out there. How did that go?
Well, actually, Gene has sort of adopted us into his family. So Monday nights, we take the show live there, and he's got the big go-kart races where it's cash money. They call it Monday Mayhem. So Gene's sort of taken us into his family there, and we've taken into him, and we enjoyed it. We're live. You know, it's an open roundtable effect. We just talk racing, don't we?
Yeah, we talked to a lot of the go-karters that are out there to race.
That's cool. Now, is it hard because you've got all the noise of the go-karters? Go-karters. That's a good line.
No, you speak a little louder.
Yeah.
You speak a little louder.
Speak a little louder, and you know.
So you do kind of hear that in the background.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And
And that's what the listeners like to hear. So.
Yeah, they like to hear that it's live.
It's live.
Right
We're
there.
live there.
What, Michael? What are you doing? Texting, looking up on road.
No,
pit
my
road racing?
phone's not making any. I can't. If I go on YouTube and ain't doing any, saying anything. It's just.
It's not saying anything
It's like
to
it's
you?
on mute, and I can see it, but nothing's coming up.
Well, you know, Diane's also helping Michael, and as a matter of fact, I think his Facebook is getting up in numbers. He's already
yes.
past the 100-mile marker.
Past the 100
I'm
miles.
975 billion. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Carl Grosso's savings account.
But you know, we were talking to somebody the other day about that, how important the social media is now. We had some guests on the other day, and I know you were just talking to Penny about it. But, you know, things have changed, even for musicians, singers, songwriters, people that are out there promoting their businesses. A lot of them they don't even have their own website. They're just doing Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest and LinkedIn and all these other social media things. So, Diane, I want to ask you a question about that. How did you get involved doing this for other people?
Well, I started with ours, and I kind of came up with how to get likes and how to get listeners. It's a little trick of mine.
Don't tell everybody, though.
No.
Keep it to us.
Keep it to yeah.
You have to pair if you want to get
harassing
the tricks,
phone
okay?
calls
Yes,
to people.
and it just Irma just kind of started
Irma's
setting
great.
me up. I mean, I did a couple of classes with Irma and got a couple of clients, and now it just seems to be growing, and everybody's coming to me and saying, can you manage my Facebook?
Right, but she can only take 10 clients, and she's already up to 8, so
Yes,
she can only
I've
take
got
2 more clients.
I've got 2 more I can take.
Where can people call you to find out if they want to get you on their team?
Racing 666161.
That's Michael's number.
They can call me at 702-743-7052.
What's that number again?
702-743-7052.
705.
I just lost.
Or you can email me at dfoxsocialmedia@gmail.
That's great.
D Fox, not T Fox. We got a guy named T Fox.
Yes. No, it's D.
D like in Duluth.
So, Mike, I want to talk. I know we call him Mike here at the studio, but his stage name is Alan Michaels on the show. So, tell us about how you guys started the On Pit Road Racing program.
Well, we were from the Carolinas and moved out here for a job opportunity, and we've always been big racing fans, and we've just liked from the national level to the local level. And when we got approached about doing this radio show, we just sort of put it together because that's what we like. I mean, a lot of people like to go out and go to shows, and a lot of people like to go dinnering, or a lot of people like to go boating or whatever. We like racing. That's just what we like to do. We enjoy being at the track. It's a real family-oriented type of thing.
Which track is that?
We travel.
Any track?
Yeah, we'll travel. We've been around. Diane's been to several. I've been to just about all the NASCAR events, but we go to the Strip, where we go out here to the Strip and to the big super speedway here in Las Vegas, and they got the Bull Ring, and it's just a great facility.
And Gene Woods.
And Gene Woods too, at the Gene Woods Racing Facility for go-karting too.
Well, so now then you're not only just doing roundy round, you're doing drag racing also.
Oh yeah. We got real involved with the NHRA, stepped up, and they approached us and wanted coverage and media, and they provide drivers, and we just had the first lady that ever won in the pro stock division. Erica Ender Stevens was on our show last week and set a track record, and what a great little lady. And it's always known as a guy's sport, but let me tell you, the gals are coming on strong. They're coming strong.
And they used to joke about it, and the guys, when they're opposite a girl in the track, they're they're not happy about it when they get beat by them.
No, they don't. No. We've got a little lady here.
If it's another guy, it's okay. But now they're getting used to it.
Sandy, one of the funniest things I saw was a little lady and we're going to get her on the show for you. Her name's Kaylee Barker. She's a 16-year-old racing sensation here from Las Vegas. And on the back of her spoiler, it says, "You just got passed by Daddy's little girl."
That is great. Well, I know David Rampy, because I was involved in the drag racing for quite a while there, about 18 years. And he's one of the winningest sportsman drivers, and I know you guys know him.
Yeah, we've not actually had a chance to talk to him. But
from Piedmont, Alabama.
Yeah, there you go.
That's David Rampy. So I want to give a shout out to him. And so tell me what about when there's when they have problems, something happens. Is there an organization that helps raise money to help the drivers and their families?
There is a women's organization, the NASCAR Wives. They do that for.
And you guys do things with them?
We haven't approached them yet. We've got a couple other charities that we're working with right now, but that's coming up.
Yeah, you've got an event in August, right?
It's actually October.
Oh, it's October. What is that event?
We're going to team up with anti-bullying and suicide prevention, the Can't Make Believe Kids. We're going to team up with them and do
the Make Believe Kids? Is that what you said?
Can't Make Believe Kids.
Can't Make Believe Kids.
Yeah. And we're going to team up with them and raise some money for that organization so they can continue having teachers learn how to teach children about bullying.
Well, a lot of it's recognizing the signs.
Yes.
They say that because kids, will keep things inside, and especially if they're being told by somebody else, don't tell anybody, or else I'm gonna do this or that.
My father did that when in school.
Yeah.
And he taught me because I was bullied as a kid, and he gave me a Louisville.
Why were you bullied?
What's that?
Why were you bullied?
They wanted my recipes. They know my grandmother. So my father put a Louisville Slugger in my hand. Seriously. And he said, somebody bullied you, split their mother. Well, I can't say what he said. Split their head, he said.
Well, each neighborhood is different in the tactics.
I came from a tough Italian neighborhood. The nuns held the Golden Gloves. That's how tough this was.
What's happened is we've lost a lot of young kids that have taken their own lives because of bullying, and we've seen it on the social media. Even in fact, this social media has such a huge impact. And we're all adults. We've all already been. We're not kids anymore. But a lot of our kids and grandkids are growing up, and the minute they're born, they've got a computer or a phone in their hands, and they're doing all these things, and so they worked right into this social media thing, and their whole lives are being lived out on social media. And if anything happens and and you know how cruel kids can be.
Oh, yes.
They'll pick on each other.
Yes.
And just even regular picking on each other. And and then when something happens, sometimes these kids are getting so affected by it that they're taking their own lives, and we've got to put a stop to that. So I'm so glad that you're doing something with the anti-bullying and Can't Make Believe Kids.
Yes.
I'm so excited and if we can be a part of that and help you out in any way, we'd love to do that. Okay,
we'll keep you up with what we're doing.
I got
Thank
that
you.
baseball bat the kids need.
Well, also we've got with us Penny Wilson, and Penny, you're with the Media Guild.
Yes, I am.
Yes, and that is Betty Lugaris.
Betty Lugaris
is the founder and creator of that organization, and she's just absolutely wonderful. Isn't
wow,
she?
what a teacher!
I know.
She has so many followers. We are very loyal to her, and she does have classes at CSN coming up in the fall again. Throughout the year, she has voiceover classes as well as acting classes.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know about the Media Guild, what they do is Betty Lou, they teach people about speaking, being voiceover, like what she said, voiceover, being on the radio, being on television, doing commercials, helping you get comfortable with that. So if you're interested in a young student or any age, really, because you can be a speaker, you can be an actor, you can be an actress at any age, because we have people of all ages.
No, I love Penny. I love teachers.
Yeah.
Because if you do something wrong, they make you do it over.
Yeah. Well, and so Betty Lugaris is a wonderful inspiration to all of us. So you've been involved with her for a long time, and also you have a radio program online. I mean, on Vegas All Net Radio.
Yes, Vegas All Net Radio.
And now is it Thursday afternoons or Tuesday nights you're going back to?
It's Thursday afternoon at 3:00.
But you're going to be moving
till the end of the month, and
right.
in August it will be back at our Tuesday evening schedule, but it will be at 7 from what I'm hearing instead of 8 p.m.
7 p.m. And the show itself is called what?
Vegas Voice Actors, excuse me.
Vegas
Media
Voice
Guilds
Actors.
presents Vegas Voice Actors.
Okay.
Yes.
And also, I didn't ask you guys, Alan Michaels and Diane Fox, what time is your show on?
We have 3 days that we're on. They're all live shows. We have our show on Saturdays from 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time. Then on Sunday, our big 2-hour show from 1 to 3. And then Monday nights with Gene Woods at the Gene Woods Racing Experience, 6 to 7.
Wow. You guys are on a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
cool.
know, Gene Woods is in love with that girl.
Oh, my gosh, yes. With,
He's so crazy about her.
Michelle
He goes to
Roxy
the bathroom,
Davis.
he follows her to make sure nobody goes in.
Yeah, we asked him when the big date was, but he hasn't officially proposed yet, so we can't announce
Well,
it
let me
yet.
tell you what he said. I
But
said,
he's
"Are you
looking, I
going-"
think he's looking for the right race car to buy her.
Right. He's can't get a word in today. folks.
She
Sorry,
can drive.
Lisa.
She can drive pretty good herself. She
Oh,
can,
really?
Yes, she can. Yeah, don't let her fool you.
all
Okay,
right.
you get her on the track, she can roll.
Well, what did you want to say, Chef Michael, while you're looking at your phone and Facebook?
I'm looking at my bank account.
Yeah, you know what?
And it's
You know what
getting
he
close to
reminds me
Carl's.
of? You know what Michael reminds me of? He reminds me of that girl a few years back. Remember there was the girl that was she was on her phone, she was texting in the mall, and she's walking along and she tripped right into this huge fountain.
Yeah.
And somebody else filmed her walking in. I mean, all these people, and they posted it on Facebook, and she wanted to sue everybody for posting that. But I mean, people, you got to look up. You can't be walking along and doing this. You're going to kill yourselves.
He loves that
walking
thing,
in
doesn't
front of
he?
a car. or
He
something.
loves that thing.
No, I don't. I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Well,
I'm
you
being
know
very honest
what?
with you.
I get on Michael because he's sitting there at dinner and he's got his phone and he's looking. I said, Michael, we're with people. Put that thing down. There are social rules and of etiquette that are very important with phones.
And I said so gently to Sandy, "I love you, but
He
stop
said,
busting
"Leave
my
me alone."
hump."
Well, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show, and I think we need some music, don't
Yes,
we?
and we need somebody to call in
That's
because
right.
where's Dr. Lazard?
And where's Dr. Lazard?
Where are you,
Devin,
Doc?
come on, call in.
I don't know. He must be at the track spending
we'll be
money.
right back after a message from our sponsors.
And we have the girl all those years of rolling meatballs. My back is killing me.
You need to go see Dr. Devin Luzad for a Nuka treatment. For the first 20 callers that call in and mention Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, he's offering a 2-day special assessment for $37, which normally costs $180.
Jeez, you can't even buy a meatball sandwich and a dish of spaghetti for $37. I got to go to this guy.
Call now, 702-944-HOPE. That's 702-944-4673.
Hi, I'm Terry Ritter. I'm an artist. I have a mural at McCarran Airport in the T3 Customs area. I listen to Sandy and Michael every day. You should too. TerryRitterArt.com.
Everybody's a winner. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Guess who just walked in, Sandy?
Who?
And my back is feeling great. I went to see the doc, and he said to me, and he gave me a full analysis. I said, "What the hell's wrong with my back?" He said, "Mike, take your money belt off."
He said your head's too big. He's got to
The problem
balance
was
it.
between the ears. It really, it's a
Thanks,
different
Doc. I
doctor
appreciate
altogether.
you, buddy. Well, before we get to the doc,
Dr. Luzad.
I was here.
Do we
yeah.
have a call?
Yes.
Scar. Hi, we've got Nan on the phone. Hi, Nan.
Hey, Sandy. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Man, I can't wait till Sunday. I don't have to cook.
No,
I'm
Saturday, tomorrow morning, though,
What
at
are you
10
talking about? Oh, that's
a.m.
right.
out at the White House Black
Oh, my
Market.
God, I
we
gotta make
have,
meatballs again.
Oh, that's right. You got to make some meatballs today for tomorrow.
Jesus, God in heaven. Do
So,
I have
Nan,
to?
how are you?
I am doing great. How are you?
Good.
Good,
So
Nan.
tell us what we can expect tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Well, we're getting all set in the store. We've got all our new things out, all the new products for fall, and we're going to be setting up tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We have Michael hopefully coming in with some meatballs.
I will. I promise you, Nan. I'm going to make the meatballs.
All right. And then we've got some great desserts and sparkling water. And we've
Sparkling water?
Yeah, we're going to do a little drink area. And
Well, hard booze, man. Hard booze.
No,
People
no,
want
no
to get
hard booze.
drunk and get crazy.
Not at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah,
that's going to be a little rough. Personal stylists will be on, so everyone that's coming in is going to get a personal stylist to show them how to wardrobe in our latest collection. We've got 10% off. We've got all different promos going on, and of course, the best part is the donation to WEMA for $25 for all this extravaganza.
Wouldn't it be nice to take Dr. Lazard with us so he can talk to everybody?
Yeah, we
coming up
got to
there?
have Dr.
What do you
Lazard.
think, Doc?
You
You want
got
to
to
come
with
up?
us. Yeah.
Got a gang of people tomorrow.
Sounds like a
Everyone
blast.
is welcome. The more, the merrier.
Yeah, Doc will be great. He'll be rubbing people down.
No, I don't think so. No.
there
It's
you
a little
go.
different. But no, this is a WEMA event, and what we're doing is it's shopping for WEMA, and WEMA is the organization Women and Men in Music and Arts, and what we do is raise money for scholarships. So for the arts in here locally in Las Vegas, and what the White House Black Market is doing is giving an extra 10% off of their clothes for the ladies that shop there, and of course, men, you got to bring your wives out so that you can treat them to a nice outfit because we always like to be treated. And their prices are good to begin with.
Excellent,
and they have some
Sandy.
wonderful clothes. In fact, I'm wearing one of their outfits right now.
Well,
Yeah.
I was a cross-dresser, and I think I'm
Oh,
going to go
my
up there. No, I'm
God,
only
yeah.
teasing you. Don't forget, I'm going to bring the show tickets up there.
I know.
And the person who spends the most money, okay, I'm going to give a gift certificate for $50 to go
To the Tuscany Grill.
To the Tuscany Grill,
That's
so they can
right.
sit down and have a meatball sandwich with Dr. Lazard.
Yeah, so that's going to be at the White House Black Market. That is at the Fashion Show Mall,
Yes.
and that's at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
10 a.m.,
So
Doc, be there.
everybody join us, and you can meet Chef Michael. You can have some of his meatballs and see what we're all talking about with his recipes. And then also you can come and support WEMA, Women in Music and Arts, Women and Men in Music and Arts. And you can help us raise scholarships for the arts. And also, at the same time, find some fabulous fashions out at the White House Black Market.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you
Nan.
so much,
and
Nan.
that plug cost you $200.
And I'm going to see you here at 10:30 at the studio because Leslie's going to meet us, okay, with Salvation Army, and we're going to talk about putting together a program to for their fundraiser for getting water and food for everybody.
Yeah,
okay?
and I got a hold of Von Tobel's, and they're going to give me hoses so we can just hook up and you
Oh
can
my
have
God.
all the free water. you
Anyway,
want.
thanks a lot, Nan, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Fuck
Yes.
Tobel's.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Tobel's been out
morning.
of business for like 50
Okay.
years.
You know, I've got Sophia here, and Sophia is a dance instructor, ballroom dance instructor. And I know he's here. He just walked in, Michael. I can see.
I didn't say one
He's
word, Sandy. I
he's
just
sitting
looked at
pointing
you,
to Dr.
and I said,
Lazard.
doesn't Lazard look very handsome today?
But first, I want to talk with the lovely Sophia.
Yeah, baby.
And I'm looking at her card here. She has special ballroom dance specialist, and she was just telling me that she puts on these different dance things.
Yeah,
at,
dance events,
different locations.
meetups.
Yeah,
right.
tell us a little bit
okay,
about that.
so here in Vegas, I like to engage the local community, especially because there's so many places to go dancing and listen to music. A lot of times the floors are empty because people are daunted by dance. So I do meetups and I get locals together. I have one every Monday night. It's complimentary.
Monday night.
And I teach a different dance every month. And then once a month, I take everyone on a field trip and we do what we learn in class.
So where are the classes done on Monday nights?
So I'm actually doing different venues. Please check my website to get updated. It's sophiainsapphire.com. But all of my events are on Facebook and website, so just keep updated.
Okay, for those of you out listening, it's Sophia, Sophia in Sapphire, SAPPHIRE.com, and also on Facebook to find out. Now, do you know where it's going to be held this Monday night?
No, we are starting up again at August, because we're taking
not
a little
till
break.
August.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you know,
So
Dr.
August.
Lazard, I asked him, how did you become a chiropractor? He used to be a limbo dancer.
Well, I actually have a question. Is the robot still a viable dance move? Is that
I don't even know how to do it.
Formally?
Can you show us?
Again, it's more for TV than radio. So okay, all right.
Devin, that is not a ballroom dance.
That's not okay.
It's the limbo.
Tell us which are the ballroom dances. I know there's tango.
Yeah, there's over 30 of them. Any partner dance. There's the tango, the waltz. Those are the more long dress traditional dances. And then there's what's called the short dress dances, the Latin ones. Cha-cha, salsa, swing, and more upbeat dances.
Now, are these the things that we see on Dancing with the Stars?
It is what you see, Dancing with the Stars, but I break it down so it's digestible. So don't get daunted.
Well, you keep saying daunted a lot.
Yeah, because a lot of people are scared. Sometimes they avoid coming to the studio. They'll drive to the studio.
Or they feel like they have two left feet.
Yeah, and a lot of people feel like they can't do it, and a lot of times when they try it, they get empowered, and that's a beautiful thing, and they experience all these wonderful things, and they know that they could do it. They gain confidence.
Well, anytime you're learning something new, as much as you want to try something, sometimes you look and you see these dancers, and you think, oh my God, I can never do that. But if you get it broken down for you, and you do it step by step, you learn it step by step, gradually it becomes natural. At first, you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right?
Yeah.
And do you do the Texas two-step too?
Well, we do the country two-step.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what it is.
Anything partner dancing, we
That's
do.
right.
So that counts.
And also, it depends on how good your partner is. If it's a guy, if he is a good leader, then the women can usually follow. I think we've got a caller. Who's the caller? Pleo?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. He asked me did I want to go on there, and I told him no, and he put me on there anyway, but that's okay. I really do enjoy the show. I'm new to Vegas, and I just love your show. Matter of fact, I love KLAB's lineup, period. From 7 a.m. up until whenever I turn.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Well,
it's good to hear about that.
Right. How's your back?
My back?
Yeah.
Bad.
Well, guess what? You're in for a treat because, first of all, for calling in, we're going to give you some show tickets. So when our engineer talks to you, get your address. We'll mail you some beautiful show tickets. And I want you to listen real close because Dr. Lazar is going to tell you all about how he can help your back feeling great so you can come down to Sienna's and we can jitterbug.
Yeah.
No, I wrote down the information that you have in live entertainment at Sienna's.
Yes.
Sienna's Italian Deli. We serve all kinds of foods, even chitlins parmesan.
Saturday. And I guarantee you, one day we're going to make it there.
Wednesday night. And we might even get Sophia out there because,
Yes.
we
I would love to.
Even though we don't have a big dance floor,
I'll dance
I got to
with her.
tell you, people get up and dance at Sienna's, so.
No, I dance every night. I listen to the music. I don't care what station it is, and I'll be out there on my floor dancing.
Well, thank you so much, Cleo. We appreciate you calling in, and thank you for the plug, and we'll send you some show tickets, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
I have one more thing to ask of you.
Okay.
Wish my other half a happy birthday. He turned 60 today.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. What is his name? What is his name?
His name is LZ Coleman.
LZ?
I know he's not listening because he's kind of depressed right now, but hey, somebody is listening. I'm listening.
LZ Coleman?
I'm telling you, Dr. Lazar
Well,
got
happy
stuff
birthday,
with
LZ.
depression. Even back massages help depression.
No. Anyway, well, thank you so much, and have a great day, Cleo, okay?
Okay, and thank you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you,
girl.
Thank you.
Bye.
We have another caller? Hi, Perry. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you?
This is
Listen
Dr.
back.
Perry, the
That's good
billionaire.
English.
Yep.
Another chiropractor. What did Dr. Lazar put you up to call? What is it with you, Doc?
No. What happened was I was at Sienna on Wednesday night,
right,
and I was sitting next to Cece, and she got to sing and was fabulous.
Yes,
and there
Cece
were a lot
Spencer.
of people got up to dance, so I got up and danced with my lovely wife.
Yes.
And then we went back and sat down, and Chef Michael earlier was talking about me being a ballerina. And all these people kept coming up to me and asking me these questions like, did I know that I had two left feet? And I
Well,
said,
Doc,
no.
we love you.
But I'm
We
getting
love
ready
you,
right
Dr.
now.
Perry.
I'm getting ready right now to walk into a podiatrist's office. I'm going to have him check for me.
Well, guess what? You better consult with Dr. Lazard because
Lazard.
Lazard. It's really Lazarino. He changed it for business purposes only. He took the TTI out.
Okay. So you can take one of my feet and twist it around and make it a left into a right.
You got it, Doc. We love you, buddy. We'll see you tonight.
All right.
We'll see you
I just
tonight.
want to let you know that my ballerina days are over.
Thank you, Doc. We love
Actually,
you.
we're going to all go see Kelly Clinton over at the Las Vegas Event Center.
Yeah.
So we want to invite everybody to come out and see Kelly. She is absolutely amazing. She's not only a singer, but she is a comedian, and she is kind of like Carol Burnett and, you know, some of the other wonderful comedians of our time. And so you got to come out to the Las Vegas Event Center and see her tonight at 7 p.m., okay? Get your tickets. All right, and we've got Dr. Luzad with us, and we're going to talk about the NUCA system right after a message from our sponsors. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
A wonderful way to start your day. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Well, excuse me, we've got another caller, Kim.
Hi.
How you doing, Kim?
Good. How are you? I just want to call and say hi to you guys. I miss you guys.
Yeah, we miss you too. Is this Kim from over at the Sammy's?
Yeah, I'm on vacation for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Well, we miss you.
I miss you guys too. I was thinking maybe I'll come out to the White House Black Market tomorrow.
That
Oh,
sounds
great. We'd
Guess
love
what?
to see you.
You'll taste my meatballs.
Oh, yeah. And Kim, I got to tell you, she's got some great outfits out there, and they would look adorable on you.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll come by as long as I get to see you guys.
Okay, we'll see you then, and then also we'll be over at the Sammy's Woodfire Grill next week too.
Okay, I'll be back next week.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Kimmy.
Thanks, Kim.
We'll
we
see
love you, Kim. All right.
Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
All
Love
right.
you too.
All right. Who else we got,
So,
Sandy?
Dr. Lazad, tell me a little bit about the NUCA system, because I know it's a little different than traditional chiropractic.
Well, the NUCA system was born out of the fact that sometimes people are just flat out afraid to go to a chiropractor. As my patients would say, what we do with the NUCA chiropractic system is no twisting, cracking, and popping. We're talking about back pain earlier. You know, what's very common, had David come in the other day. He's a dice dealer. And, you know, every year, Doc, horrible pain. I go to my chiropractor 3-4 times, no problem. It's happened for years, but now it's hit 3 or 4 visits isn't working. He's in my office and it's worse. And that's so common. When pain comes and goes over time, really what's happening is your spine itself, it's just decaying further and further until it gets stuck. So what we've got to do with him is a thorough exam. I do a 2-day workup where I can make sure that someone's still a chiropractic candidate. Day 2, we're going to be able to let them know how long it'll take, what it costs, everything we do. And because the NUCA system is not only extremely gentle, it's just a completely different approach for not just back pain, but neck pain, pinched nerve, which is numbness, burning, tingling throughout the body. A lot of times, we can get help where either other physical therapy or chiropractic fails. And actually, I walked in the studio, and Penny's sitting here next to me. She looks over at me. She was a patient of mine a long, long time ago. So go ahead, Penny.
Yes, I met you, I guess it was about 1.5 years ago, and I went through his program. I was amazed how gentle it was. It was surprising, in fact, are you done? So, and then I kept with it for a while, and I haven't had any problems since, and that's been some time.
That's great.
Usually that may not be the case, but for me it was.
Well, Dr. Luzad, I want to hear more about that. We've got a caller on, though. Hello, is this Robert?
Yeah, hi, Sandy. It's Robert and Carolyn.
Hi, Robert. How are you? Hi, Carolyn. It's good to hear from you guys. You guys thank you so much for coming out to the Siennas the other night to see us.
Yeah, we had to find you. We went one place looking for you. You weren't there, and we tracked you down.
I know.
Well, guess what? Don't forget, next Sunday you're coming to the house for dinner.
That's right.
Thank you, Michael. I think Carol's got that written down in her book.
Yes.
Anyway, we just want to let you guys that we thoroughly enjoy our evenings that we get to spend with you wherever you are.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate that.
We love seeing you guys. Thanks so much,
Yeah,
Robert.
and we're going to try and get a nice party of 6 or 8 for next Wednesday night.
That sounds marvelous.
Okay, good. Just let me know, and then I'll make sure that we've got reservations. We got a table held aside for you, okay?
And for calling in the radio station, we're going to give you 2 free show tickets to see Sandy Kastel and Chef Michael at Sienna's. Dr. Lazard.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Robert.
Thanks,
you
buddy.
too. And say hi to Carolyn. Okay. So, Dr. Lazard, what's your website or your phone number where people can call you and make make an appointment? Because I know you've got a special going on for the first 20 callers that come to see you that say that they're calling because of the Sandy Kastel and Friends variety show with Chef Michael. You've got a special for them of what, $37?
And if you have neck pain, headaches, back pain, basically a health problem that you haven't been able to get rid of, we'll offer a 2-day workup to make sure we can help.
Okay.
The office number is 702-566-HOPE, which is 702-566-4673. Usually the 2-day workup, which includes a complete consultation, examination, x-rays, is $180. We offer that to the first, let's make it 20 callers for $37. And that's 702-566-HOPE, 702-566-4673. The only bad news about that is Medicare has a law that says 65 and over, all I can give away is a free consultation. But for the first 20 callers, they'll save, I can't do the math, won't be 180, it'll be 37.
Doc, did anybody give you a call at $50? Did we get a call?
I just show up and fix people. The awesome, amazing girls at the front desk, they've got all those answers.
That's right.
All right.
Well, I want to thank you again for being on the show, and I know you're going to be calling in, and you're going to be on the show a couple times during the week and next week. And also, what, Michael?
Doc, are you coming tomorrow?
He raised his hand.
Seriously.
I've got plans already.
Do you really?
I'm very set.
Because
somebody else offered me meatballs.
We got to have you come out Wednesday night then to Sienna's at least. You got to come out and have some meatballs there.
I will do everything I can to be there. Thanks for inviting
great.
me.
So thank you again for coming out, and also I want to say thank you to Diane Fox and Alan Michaels from the On Pit Road Racing. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Any last minute thing you want to shout out to your gang?
Just thanks for having us, Sandy. And what a great show you guys going. And I'm looking forward to some more great linguine from the show.
Well, you owe me big time since you got a radio station. It's our turn to go on yours and promote
we'd love to have
Dr.
you.
Lazard.
Yeah, we got to put on our racing outfits.
That's right.
You guys are welcome anytime. I'll go ahead and get you scheduled.
Yeah, so
you do that, lady.
So don't forget to listen to them. They are on Saturdays at 4 to 5, Sundays 1 to 3, and Mondays 6 to 7 out at Gene Woods.
What about
and
Penny? No, because I want to be on her show too.
And also, Penny, when is your show on? It's on Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock now, or 7?
Tuesday nights at 7.
7 is starting in August.
And
but right
now it is Thursday at 3 p.m.
Thursdays at 3 p.m.
And
so you got to listen
shout
in.
out to KLAV for having us, and we really do enjoy the show. A lot of our group, and it's Vegas Voice Actors. And
Thank
that's
you so
at
much.
allnetradio.com.
Thank you so much. And also, if you want to do ballroom dancing, you got to contact Sophia over at SophiaInSapphire.com. Check out her schedule and join her for ballroom dancing all around the city.
And her phone number is Moscow 66161.
Yes, Sophia, what were you going to say?
Oh, I also have a radio show. It's called Do You Want to Dance? It's on Wednesdays at 4.
Do you want to dance?
On Vegas All Net Radio, so tune on in.
Oh, Wednesdays at 4 on Vegas All Net Radio. You know, this is like a whole online radio show today with everybody. So if you're just tuning in now at Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, we will be here again Monday morning at 9 a.m., but also join us Saturdays for tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. over at the Fashion Show Mall for the White House Black Market Special Shop for Wema event. And next Wednesday, of course, we'll see you at Sienna's.
That's right.
Ciao. Have a great weekend.
Yo, Carl,
Bye.
stop counting your money. Stop counting.